Good morning, I'm Elise Modica, and here's the latest update from Spectrum Autism Research. Journals prepare for changes as coronavirus interrupts research, by Laura Dettaro. As the coronavirus pandemic disrupts the work of researchers around the world, academic journals are adjusting their expectations for what and how they publish. Some editors expect an initial boom in papers as scientists newly blocked from entering their labs find themselves with more time to write, edit, and respond to reviews, followed by a longer-term slowdown in work. At the same time, many scientists who serve as editors and reviewers are managing their own affected labs while tackling changing demands at home, including childcare and remote working. Sometimes life takes unexpected turns and changes priorities, says May Berenbaum, editor-in-chief of the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, PNAS. We are dedicated to working within the new set of priorities so that enterprise continues and remains reliable, but are just asking everyone to be a little more patient than usual. Some teams are shifting their priorities to work that can be done remotely. Sam Wang, professor of neuroscience at Princeton University, is changing his lab's focus to data analysis and to completing review papers the group had long been considering. It's important to do experiments, but it's at least as important to stop and pause and reflect and analyze, and think about what those experiments mean, Wang says. I'm using this time to do that with my laboratory. Shifting priorities. Still, many researchers are struggling to juggle new priorities, such as having to adapt to changing childcare needs and manage labs in transition. To accommodate these pressures, some journal editors, including those at PNAS, the Journal of the American Academy of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry, Cell, and Neuron, are giving authors and reviewers extra time with manuscripts. Perhaps waiting another week for a manuscript decision isn't the end of the world as it might have been, says Berenbaum of PNAS. We have a real end of the world. Journals are also planning for a possible decrease in submitted papers months from now, as researchers feel the long-term consequences of disruptions to data collection and lab work. Researcher David Mandel, who serves as editor-in-chief of Autism, anticipates that the journal's 17% acceptance rate for manuscripts may go up if the number of submissions goes down. If that happens, he says, he might issue a call for reviews, which would give researchers a chance to continue to publish even while data collection is not possible. The journal also has a backlog of papers that can be published quickly if needed, he says. We, of course, will grant extensions and do whatever we can to support the research community, Mandel says. Journals adapting. At the multidisciplinary journal PNAS, editors are managing an influx of coronavirus papers while also trying to support researchers from a wide variety of fields. For papers on coronavirus, the journal has waived the fee normally required to make a paper open access upon publication. It has also created a prominent, easy-to-find collection to help disseminate information relevant to the pandemic. Most of the coronavirus papers published so far are related to immediate needs such as drug and vaccine development, but the journal also publishes work in the social and psychological sciences. That kind of work could help society cope in the months and years to come, Berenbaum says. It's important to work toward finding a solution to this global challenge, she says, but there's still a need for other science. Within autism research, too, behavioral research can move online and continue, notes Simon Baron-Cohen, co-editor-in-chief of Molecular Autism. Will the progress of autism research slow down? I don't think so, Baron-Cohen says. I'm less worried about the impact on autism research and more worried about the impact on people. That's all for today. Check back on Wednesday for more content from Spectrum Autism Research or go to spectrumnews.org.